Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to the channel. How many times have you caught yourself thinking, if only things were different, or I wish I could go back and change that? We spend so much of our energy wrestling with reality, wishing our present moment was something else. But what if I told you that the secret to finding genuine, lasting peace isn't about changing your circumstances, but about changing your relationship with them? What if the struggle itself is the source of our suffering? Today, we're diving deep into a powerful idea. Peace begins the moment you stop fighting the present. It sounds simple, right? Almost too simple. But think about it. When you're stuck in traffic and getting furious, what are you fighting? You're fighting the reality that you are, right now, in a traffic jam. The traffic doesn't care about your anger. Your frustration doesn't make the cars move any faster. The only person affected by that internal battle is you. Your blood pressure rises, your mind races with negativity, and you arrive at your destination stressed and drained. The situation is the situation. The fight is what creates the suffering. This applies to so much more than just traffic. Maybe you're grappling with a job you don't love, a health issue, or a relationship that's ended. Our natural instinct is to resist. We push against it, we replay it, we analyze it, we blame ourselves or others. This resistance is like trying to swim against a powerful current. It's exhausting, and ultimately, it doesn't get you anywhere. You just end up tired and further from shore. The alternative isn't to be passive or to give up. It's to practice acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like the situation. It doesn't mean you approve of it. It simply means you acknowledge. This is what's happening right now. Let's break down what fighting the present actually looks like. It often manifests as worry, which is fighting a potential future. Or it shows up as regret, which is fighting a past that can't be changed. Both pull you out of the only place where you have any real power, the here and now. When you're constantly living in your head, replaying old scenes or rehearsing future disasters, you're missing your actual life as it unfolds. You miss the taste of your coffee, the warmth of the sun, the sound of a loved one's laugh. These small moments of peace and joy are happening all around us, but we can't experience them if we're engaged in a mental war. So, how do we stop fighting? The first step is awareness. You have to notice when you're doing it. Pay attention to your thoughts and your physical sensations. Is your jaw clenched? Are your shoulders up by your ears? Is your mind spinning with what-ifs and should-haves? When you catch yourself doing this, don't judge yourself. Just gently notice it. You can even say to yourself, there I go. I'm fighting reality again. This simple act of noticing creates a small gap, a little bit of space between you and the reactive thought pattern. In that space, you can make a different choice. You can choose to breathe. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, consciously try to release the tension in your body. Let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Feel your feet on the ground. This physical act of letting go sends a powerful signal to your brain that the immediate threat has passed. You are grounding yourself in the present moment rather than being swept away by the storm in your mind. You are choosing to stop swimming against the current and instead to float. Floating is a great metaphor here. When you float, you're not surrendering to the water in a way that means you'll drown. You're working with it. You're using its properties to support you. Accepting the present is like that. You acknowledge the reality of the situation, the water, and then you can decide how to navigate it from a place of calm clarity, not panicked resistance. From this place of acceptance, you can ask, okay, this is the situation. What is one small constructive thing I can do right now? Notice the difference. You're not asking, how can I undo this? Or, why did this happen to me? You are focusing on a proactive step forward, starting from where you actually are. Let's take a more significant example. Imagine you've lost a job. The initial reaction might be panic, anger, and self-blame, all forms of fighting the present. This shouldn't have happened. What am I going to do? You could spend weeks trapped in that cycle. But what if, after the initial shock, you were to practice acceptance? Okay, I have lost my job. This is my current reality. It's a painful reality for sure. But once you accept it as the starting point, your mind can shift from resistance to problem solving. You can update your resume. You can reach out to your network. You can explore new career paths. Action becomes possible only when you stop pouring all your energy into fighting what already is. You can't start a new journey if you refuse to accept that the old road is closed. This practice is a muscle. It's not a one-time fix. You have to do it again and again. If you get caught in the fight, you notice it, you breathe, you accept, and you'll choose your next step. And each time you do it, it gets a little bit easier. You start to build a new neural pathway in your brain, the pathway of peace and acceptance. You'll begin to notice that you have a choice in how you respond to life's challenges. The external events may be outside your control, but your internal response is always within your power. Think of your mind as a garden. If you're constantly fighting the present, it's like you're allowing weeds of anxiety, resentment, and regret to grow unchecked. They choke out everything else. But when you practice acceptance, you're not ignoring the weeds. You're calmly acknowledging they're there, and then you're gently pulling them out, one by one, to make space for flowers of peace, clarity, and gratitude to grow. It's about tending to your inner world with kindness and patience. Starting today, I invite you to try this. Just for one day, make it your intention to notice when you are fighting the present moment. Don't try to be perfect, just be curious. When you're frustrated, anxious, or regretful, pause, take a breath, and whisper to yourself, "This is how it is right now." Feel the subtle shift that happens when you stop pushing. You might be amazed at the peace that's waiting for you on the other side of that struggle. True freedom isn't the absence of problems. It's the freedom from our own internal resistance to them. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this gives you a new tool for your mental and emotional well-being. If this message resonated with you, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for more content on living a more mindful and peaceful life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Take care and remember to be kind to yourself. See you in the next video.